Over 60? 4 nuts you must eat. If you're over 60 and want to protect your brain, strengthen your heart, and keep your bones from getting brittle, these 4 nuts need to be in your daily routine. Forget expensive supplements. The answer might already be sitting in your pantry. If you've noticed your memory isn't quite as sharp, your energy drops by mid-afternoon, or your joints ache more than they used to, you're not alone. But here's what most people don't realize. Your body is crying out for specific nutrients that become harder to absorb as we age. And the good news? Nature has already packaged them perfectly in 4 incredible nuts. Most people think nuts are just a casual snack, something you munch on while watching TV. But once you're past 60, certain nuts become powerful medicine. They're packed with healthy fats that feed your brain, minerals that strengthen your bones, and antioxidants that fight the wear and tear of aging. In today's video, I'll walk you through 4 specific nuts that science has proven can help you stay sharp, energized, and mobile well into your later years. Each one brings something unique to the table, and I'll show you exactly how much to eat and the best ways to enjoy them. Let's get started. Let's start with what might be the most powerful nut for anyone over 60. Walnuts. And there's a reason they look like tiny brains, because that's exactly what they protect. Dr. Lenore Arab, a professor of medicine at UCLA, led a groundbreaking study that tracked over 4,000 adults. What she found was remarkable. People who ate walnuts regularly scored significantly higher on cognitive tests, regardless of age. We're talking better memory, faster thinking, and sharper focus. And here's the key part. The benefits were even stronger in people over 60. So what makes walnuts so special? They're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. Your brain is nearly 60% fat, and it needs these omega-3s to build and repair brain cells. Without enough, your mental clarity can fade, your memory can slip, and brain fog can settle in like a thick cloud. But that's not all. Walnuts are also packed with polyphenols, powerful plant compounds that reduce inflammation in your brain. Chronic inflammation is one of the main drivers of cognitive decline as we age. So every walnut you eat is like sending in a repair crew to calm the damage and keep your mind running smoothly. Here's the catch. You don't need to eat a huge amount. Just 7 to 10 walnut halves a day, about 1 ounce, is enough to make a real difference. And turning them into a daily habit couldn't be easier. Toss a handful into your morning oatmeal for a nutty crunch. Blend them into a smoothie with banana and spinach for a brain-boosting breakfast. Or simply keep a small container on your counter and enjoy a few as an afternoon snack with an apple or some dark chocolate. The result? You're feeding your brain exactly what it needs to stay sharp, focused, and resilient. And for anyone who's worried about losing their edge or staying independent as they age, that's not just helpful, it's life-changing. Next up, almonds. If walnuts are your brain's best friend, almonds are the guardians of your bones and heart. And after 60, both need all the protection they can get. Here's something most people don't know. As we age, our bones lose density faster, our arteries stiffen, and our risk of fractures and heart disease climbs sharply. But almonds are packed with nutrients that directly fight both of these problems. Let's start with your bones. Almonds are one of the best plant-based sources of calcium and magnesium, 2 minerals your bones absolutely must have to stay strong. In fact, just 1 ounce of almonds gives you about 75 milligrams of calcium and 76 milligrams of magnesium. Together, they work to keep your bone structure solid and reduce your risk of osteoporosis, which affects millions of people over 60, especially women. But almonds don't stop there. They're also rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects your heart. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that people who ate almonds daily saw a significant drop in bad LDL cholesterol and a boost in good HDL cholesterol. That means clearer arteries, better blood flow, and a lower risk of heart attack or stroke. And here's another benefit that often gets overlooked. Almonds help stabilize your blood sugar. They're high in fiber and healthy fats, which slow down how quickly sugar enters your bloodstream. That means no more energy crashes, fewer cravings, and better control if you're dealing with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. The best part? Almonds are incredibly versatile. You could enjoy them raw as a quick snack, sliced over a salad for extra crunch, or blended them into almond butter and spread on whole grain toast. You can even soak them overnight to make them easier to digest, then toss them into yogurt or smoothies. Just one small handful a day, about 23 almonds or 1 ounce, is all it takes. That simple daily habit can strengthen your bones, protect your heart, and keep your energy steady from morning to night. It's a small act of care that pays off in big ways, especially as the years go by.
Now let's talk about a nut that doesn't get nearly enough attention: Brazil nuts. These large, creamy nuts are absolute powerhouses when it comes to supporting your thyroid and immune system, and both of those become critical after 60. Here's why Brazil nuts are so unique. They're the richest natural source of selenium on the planet. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts give you more than 100% of your daily selenium needs. That might sound like a lot, but selenium is a trace mineral your body uses for some incredibly important jobs. First, your thyroid. This small gland in your neck controls your metabolism, energy levels, body temperature, and even your mood. But as we age, thyroid function often slows down, leading to fatigue, weight gain, brain fog, and feeling cold all the time. Selenium is essential for producing thyroid hormones and keeping that gland working properly. Without enough selenium, your thyroid simply can't do its job. Second, your immune system. Selenium is a key player in immune defense. It helps your body produce antioxidants that fight off infections and protect your cells from damage. Research has shown that people with higher selenium levels have stronger immune responses and lower rates of chronic inflammation, which is linked to nearly every age-related disease. But here's the important part. You don't want to overdo it. Unlike other nuts, you only need 1 to 2 Brazil nuts per day. Eating too many can actually lead to selenium toxicity, which can cause hair loss, nausea, and other issues. So think of Brazil nuts as your daily supplement, not a snack you eat by the handful. The easiest way to make them part of your routine, just eat 1 or 2 in the morning with breakfast. You can chop them up and sprinkle them over yogurt, blend them into a smoothie, or simply eat them plain with a piece of fruit. Some people even set out 2 Brazil nuts next to their coffee maker as a daily reminder. What you'll get is a natural, powerful boost to your metabolism, immune system, and overall vitality. And for anyone over 60 who's dealing with low energy, frequent colds, or unexplained weight changes, adding Brazil nuts could be the missing piece that helps you feel like yourself again. Last, but definitely not least, pistachios. These little green gems do something the other nuts don't. They protect your eyes and support your digestive health, 2 areas that tend to decline as we get older. Let's start with your vision. After 60, conditions like macular degeneration and cataracts become much more common. But pistachios are loaded with 2 powerful antioxidants, lutein and zeaxanthin, that your eyes desperately need. These compounds are concentrated in your retina, where they filter out harmful blue light and protect against oxidative damage that can lead to vision loss. A study from Tufts University found that people who ate pistachios regularly had significantly higher levels of lutein in their blood, which is directly linked to better eye health and a lower risk of age-related vision problems. In simple terms, eating pistachios is like giving your eyes a protective shield. But pistachios don't stop there. They're also one of the highest fiber nuts you can eat. Just 1 ounce gives you about 3 grams of fiber, which is crucial for gut health. And here's why that matters. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria that influence everything from digestion to immunity to even your mood.
As we age, the diversity of those bacteria declines, which can lead to constipation, bloating, inflammation, and a weakened immune system. Pistachios act as a prebiotic, meaning they feed the good bacteria in your gut and help them thrive. Studies have shown that people who eat pistachios regularly have healthier gut microbiomes, better digestion, and lower levels of inflammation throughout the body. And there's one more benefit worth mentioning. Pistachios are one of the lowest calorie nuts you can eat, but they're incredibly satisfying because of their protein and fiber content. That makes them perfect if you're watching your weight or trying to avoid mindless snacking. So how do you enjoy them? The easiest way is to buy them in the shell. It slows you down and makes you more mindful, which helps with portion control. Aim for about 1 ounce a day, roughly 49 pistachios. You can eat them plain, toss them into salads, mix them into trail mix, or even blend them into pesto for a nutrient-packed sauce. Every handful is protecting your vision, supporting your digestion, and keeping inflammation in check. And for anyone over 60 who wants to see clearly, feel lighter, and stay comfortable in their own body, pistachios are a simple, delicious way to get there. So there you have it, 4 powerful nuts that can transform your health after 60.